You're definitely not going to hear this news on CNN or MSNBC or really, like you said, anywhere on the mainstream press. And, we didn't hear about it when the Afghan warlords that the United States was supporting in the Afghan war were committing war crimes, or when our allies in Syria were committing war crimes. And I don't think we're going to hear anything in the press about the Ukrainian military that is now not only apparently committing war crimes, but according to Russian authorities, it seems likely that they are actually using chemical warfare. We saw several videos posted about 3 weeks ago on Ukrainian Telegram and social media channels from Ukrainian military personnel that they were creating what looked like to be chemical warfare agents that would be dropped from drones that are used by the Ukrainian military and supplied by the West. It's likely a chloride compound that is stored in a solid state in a refrigerator, and we saw videos of it. And we've also now seen videos of these drones dropping these cylinders filled with a gaseous substance on Russian servicemen right around the Bakhmut Soledar area on the front in the fighting in Ukraine. And the Russian soldiers were met with this gas and proceeded to have convulsions, vomiting, and eventually died. So this is a very, very serious matter that I'm sure the Russians are taking seriously, and everyone in the West is simply writing off as, a few bad apples in the Ukrainian military. Okay, this is very serious, and I hope that the United Nations Security Council holds, those within the Ukrainian military accountable for what's really happening.
The United States position is to stand with Ukraine, Jackson. Do you think that they're going to find another excuse to stand with Ukraine after this war is over? Is this just going to be an eternal bond where we're dumping our entire GDP to Ukraine forever and ever?
If there's any Ukraine left after this war ends, then I'm sure the Biden administration will find a way. But I think what's more likely is Russia will probably take as much of Ukraine as they want, assuming that Ukraine continues to refuse to negotiate any peace deals on neutral terms, rather than demanding that Putin step down as president of Russia or that Putin give up Crimea to Ukraine. And if, that does happen, if Russia takes all or most of Ukraine or leaves a rump state in Kiev, I'm sure the Biden administration or whatever, deep state controlled apparatus in D.C. will set up a Ukrainian government in exile and will continue to funnel millions and millions, if not billions of dollars to them for the foreseeable future.